Matthew Arnold, a Victorian writer and critic, was concerned about the cultural heritage and significance of a society in the mid-19th century. Eric believed Arnold had a strong influence on Western culture. His poetry had a lot to say about the history of that time. What was happening outside of literature was important to understand how and why literature changed. When industry began to expand and take shape, it was Arnold who was concerned about the poet's significance in that society and somehow how to create that creative energy that would transform to a more conservative approach. The world pushed towards an industrial revolution. The Bill of Reform in 1832 became an integral part of England and Europe, and the middle class became the ruling majority of the economic classes. Society was concerned about the growth of economy and money matters and cultural matters. Other Victorians took an approach towards writing real life stories about people and their environment. An age of realism was influential to the change in society. In Deus Ex Machina, in the Darwinisms, the attacks of the existence of God. What Arnold wanted was reform, especially in education. He attacked the system. He said education was costing too much money and children were not getting the required schooling they need. He also said that young writers of his time were less informed and more into the fanciful, into the proprieties of fancy, and not into the proprieties of education, or that education at a time which was squeezed by a budget did not have the money to contribute to the students' education. And Arnold wanted change in schools. His political attacks led to many of his poems.